Hi, everybody. Welcome to my channel. It's Judy with Judy P's Crafty Journeys. Coming with you today to bring you this journal that I made about a year ago, or a little over a year ago now. When I first got into the junk journaling, it was the second journal that I had ever made. I had intended to use it to keep track of swaps and racks and such that I did within Facebook groups, and I just never did use it. I'm kind of bad for writing in a journal myself. I do love papers and I love journals and such, but I have a habit of wanting to hop from one to another because I find another one I like better or another one I think is cuter. And I just have an obsession with paper, I guess, in general. But I came from a scrapbooking background, which I still do for my son. Excuse me. But I have an issue with being matchy-matchy a lot of times. So I had tried to get out of that. So this specific journal actually is very eclectic. I was pretty proud of myself because uh, it was really hard for me at first to be able to put together a journal and not have it to be exact on the page size, is exact on the colors, things that matched with it. It just was really hard at first. I still have that problem a little bit, but I do like my journals to match to a certain degree, but this one's very eclectic. The reason I'm showing this to you today is because I intend to give it away to one lucky winner. And the reason being is because last week I passed the 400 Subbie mark, which I thought I would never do. And I am so excited. And I thought that to show my appreciation to all of you wonderful subbies out there, that a journal needed to be given away for a prize. So I'm going to do a quick flip through of this for you, and hopefully we'll not get interrupted by anything. It's getting late in the day, and so I've got family coming home and noises on the road outside and gosh knows what. So we'll see if we can get through it. But this is made out of a box. I can't remember which box it was. It was some cereal box, I'm sure, at the time. This is a faux leather material that I got at Joann's in the sale bin. And it was still pretty pricey in the sale bin, but I absolutely loved it. Luckily, I have some more left, so I do plan to make me something with it. But it feels really good. It's soft. It's a soft, leathery feel. And who knows? Maybe it is the real thing. I don't know. But then I have these decorative corners, and they're on the book all the way around. So, and I just love the color of it. It's the gold and the black. And then here's the, it has 4 signatures in it. I guess that's what, maybe a 3-inch spine, maybe close to it. And this is embroidery floss that I used for that. On the front, I have a black decorative feather that I had that I thought was really cool. And then this is the very first cluster that I ever made. If you can see it here, I've got a, it's got a dog on it with a collar, and here's his little legs and his tail and such. And then I got clusters of other things on there. So if you could see it. And hopefully my camera is doing as it should. I've been working with it. I'm hoping that it doesn't glitch on me. If it does, I do apologize, but I am working on it. And I just couldn't wait another day to do this drawing because otherwise it's getting way far out from when I actually got the 400. So let's get into it. And on the inside, I am going to actually replace this with something else because it's a letter P, and that was for my last name. Starts with the P because I was covering the knot of fabric there that I had sewn this on the front cover with. So I'll take that off and put something else there. And then I need to stick a brad right there, which I had intended to, and I hadn't yet because I've got a tie that I'll actually tie around it. It's just a thin string so that it doesn't cover up the stuff on the front. And then each signature is made out of a folder. And this one here is a green one, and it's got a pocket on the front from a library. It's an old library card from Rockport, Ohio Township. And then it says Rockport, Indiana. So I am in neither one of those states. So I must have gotten that in a rack from someone. This background here is a jelly print with my faux peacock feathers. That was one of my first jelly prints I did. I absolutely loved it. There'll be a lot of jelly printing throughout this book. And then the inside here, this folder, I left that open like that so that you could slide things in and out easily. I've got a paper in here that you can write on, a sign that says create with my jelly print on the back. and there's plenty of room to put more things in there. I have a lot of papers that have sayings on them because that's what my intention was, is to have kind of something just fun and happy to look at. And this one says Happy Life. Okay, and then let's see if I can get it up here. And of course, journaling spaces. I like lemons. I think they're pretty cool. I like this paper, so I threw that in there. This was a page out of a Scientific American book, and I jelly plated it. And this is jelly print. This is jelly print. This is like a watercolor right here. And this right here is a thing where you mark down when you planted something, harvested something. And I like this napkin, and I just threw it in there because I like it. And I didn't want to forget that I had it. And I actually do have a couple more, but I went ahead and just stuck it in that envelope. You can put whatever you want in here. And then some sparkly flower page. Journaling, of course. There's more jelly printing. And some more places to put notes and such. This is a jelly print envelope that I did as well. And it is Velcroed shut, and there is a couple old pictures in there and some other things that you can write on, some ephemera. I'll let whoever wins it go through that and see what's in there. More journaling pages. Here's another part of my jelly plating, and I put this wooden mason jar, so it looks like it's coming out of that jar. I thought that was pretty cool. And then the other end of that, more jelly printing. The other page of that Scientific American book, lemons. And then on the back pocket here, it says, I cherish you. Inside this is a tag that's been alcohol inked on it. And there is also another marker, some flowers, and there's a pocket on the front. There's some tickets in there. So got those for journaling, and like I said, there's plenty of room to stick more things in there, what you so desire. Then moving on to the second journal signature. This right here says cherish the little things. This actually is a blue color. It's looking black for some reason. My green looks great, and my blue looks a little dark. Maybe it's just me, but anyway, it's a dark blue. And then right here is a tag, and this I left open again so you can fit more things in it. There is a page with some music on it. There is one of my jelly prints that I did. You can journal on the back of it. They're all my paint smears. And then an alteration tag, and then like I said, you can write some notes on this tag and fit many more things in there. And then the next page, gratitude turns what we have into enough. And here's some specialty paper that I had that I threw in there. And here was some stamping and a piece of ephemera. And more papers. And then this right here is a card that I just glued on there and put in extra papers. Here is another jelly print envelope that I did. It's closed by just a paper clip here, and there's goodies in there, and I will leave that once again to whoever the winner is of the journal. And I'll just keep flipping here so you can see all the pretty pages. Here's another jelly print that I did with some dog paper clip stamp things that I did on it, because that's the kind of dog I got, but I thought it was really cute. More of the specialty paper. The other end of the folder with a nice pretty firefly card on there. And then I've got two tags in there. One that is of dogs with some eyelash lace on it, and then one of some kitties. Oops, not my knuckles. Kitties. And so those tuck in there really nice, and you can add more stuff. And then on the back of that folder is a piece of this really beautiful textile, boho textile that I got from Sheila Gingrich. She is in Boho Daydreams, Facebook group of hers, and she sells these packages of textiles all the time and has different new things coming in all the time, and just super gorgeous textile packages. It's well worth the money. I've used a lot of it. And then some feathers I got in there. And then I've got a decorative journaling card that I embossed some trees on. And then to the third signature, I've got like a ledger paper kind of piece of cardstock. And then here's another page that's got all the words on it. Different things it says. And then more of the specialty paper. More jelly plating. This was actually jelly plated on a back of a piece of cardstock that was embossed already when I purchased it. And so these little dots on the front showed up on the back when I did the jelly plating. It was pretty cool. So if you buy like the embossed paper and you jelly print on the back of it, you're going to get whatever that embossment part is. So it's pretty cool. Might want to keep that in mind the next time you do some jelly printing. Another piece of my jelly printing, specialty paper, and jelly printing on the back. So some other little pieces here that you can journal on. And then another jelly print envelope of mine, and you can look to see what's in there. It Velcros shut as well. This opens up and you can journal on it. Then right here we have a really pretty purple page with this 3D vase with flowers in it. You can open it up there and journal in there. Here's the other piece that I jelly plated on the back of that specialty paper. And this opens up and there's some more jelly plating. And then this says My Life. And another piece of the embossed paper. And more jelly printing on the back of it. Specialty paper. Journaling spot. And then the back of that. And then the other end of this. And then, let's see. Hopefully I'm not getting out of focus here because it looks like my colors are getting different. I don't know, maybe I was holding it wrong. Anyway, last and final signature, guys. Here's some more of this cardstock ledger paper. I had cut it so that I could use it on both these signatures. Right here is some 3D stickers. This folder is a darker pink, purplish pink. Same thing with the pocket. I left it so you could get into it and put more stuff. There is a thanks for being so nice card in there, and there is a orange journaling card that I embossed. And then this folder that I cut down had the 3 rings in it, so now it's a 2-ring thing instead, and you can put whatever you want in there. This here says good things are going to happen. And this is my favorite part, guys. It's my favorite of the whole journal is this right here. It's my winter eyeball picture. I absolutely love that. Love it, love it, love it. And then let your imagination run wild. I think that goes perfect together, and I just absolutely love it. I think that is like super, super cool. All right, so more journaling spots. Find joy in the ordinary. And you can journal there. More jelly printing. Some lined paper. Some more lined paper. Another Velcro jelly print envelope of mine with goodies in it. More lined paper for notes. Yellow paper with white hearts. And then if you turn it this way, it's got the lined paper and a really cute bicycle. And more journaling on this page. The swipe of some green paint of some sort. And jelly printing. So it's obviously from paint because it's on the other side of that jelly plating. And then a few little short pieces here from the other pages sticking out you can write on. And then on the back right here is like it feels kind of like a styrofoamy type kind of flower sticker. And then in here I have a really neat postcard. And I also have a distressed bingo card from Milton Bradley Company that you can journal on the back of. And then right here is the other end of that cardstock paper. And then on this other side, once again, is my jelly print that I did with my faux peacock feathers. And like I said, I'm gonna put a an eyelet there too, because I'm going to pull string that I have for it. It's actually just a piece of black like leather string that I wrap around it just to keep it closed, even though it stays shut really well. Unless you stand it up. If you stand it up, then you'll need it tied, but it lays pretty good. I found that the ones that I make out of like the cardboard and stuff seems like it wants to lay a lot flatter than, of course, obviously a gutted book. But anyway, so you guys, this was my second journal I ever made, and I want one of you wonderful subscribers out there to win it. So here are what the not terms, but the rules are, is that first of all, you need to be a subscriber. Number two, you need to make a comment on my very last video that I did, because I will be drawing or doing the automatic drawing for the name on that video. And then thirdly, you need to have a picture associated with your YouTube channel. If your YouTube channel picture thing just has, you know, if there's nothing there, I won't put you in the drawing unless, of course, I know you. And I do have quite a few people that don't have a picture there that I know for a fact did subscribe recently, and I do know exactly who that was. So you guys won't be an issue if you just recently subscribed here, because, like I said, I've been watching and I know who has subscribed, so I'll recognize it. So that's all cool. So anyway, guys, that's the three things, and I'm really excited, and I want to say thank you again to everybody. It means a lot to me that you guys have subscribed to me and have, you know, watched whatever you've watched and made comments, and hopefully I'll get better and better at doing this video thing and bring you some more interesting things. And I love each and every one of you, and thank you for taking time out of your busy day to check out my channel whenever you get a chance. So, all right, guys, well, sign on up. I want to give this away to somebody. All right, you guys, and don't forget that life is a journey, not a destination. Bye, guys.